Hello folks and welcome back to Shogun Total War. I am Kanastep and this is going to be part 35 of my Sengoku Jedi campaign where I'm playing as Clan Imagawa, and things are moving along nicely for me now. I did face some rather considerable resistance here in Mikawa and Owari. However, now that these armies that were, previously here are out of the way, there's not going to be much in the way of resistance until I reach Kawachi and Harima and Owaji. Until I get there, it's going to be a lot of free territory, it looks like. Now, I am pretty close to being able to invade Shikoku with my secret port striking force here in Shimosa. So yeah, they will be invading Shikoku pretty soon. It looks like I'm just a few more units away from having a full army here. And that's what I want. I just want 2 full armies to invade Shikoku, and then I'll be ready to go there. So, got a few castle garrisons that are almost ready to fall. This one here in Mikawa is 1 turn away from falling. And these rebels here in Owari are 2 turns away from falling. And then Omi is also just 1 turn away from falling. So that's going to free up some armies. I can bring up some soldiers. I can bring up some of these armies to Owari to refit my heir's army here in Owari. And he can push on to Issa. Maybe we can get a fight there. There is some decent soldiers, some Nodachi Samurai, some Akibuziers. But it looks like it's a pretty manageable force. There's a 0-star general, so don't really have to worry about them fighting too hard. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I do looking forward to Kawachi because they have so many archers here, specifically in this army. I'm probably going to start focusing on training up some Naginata, honestly, just because I don't see this going well. I don't, seriously, this is all archers and then a few units of cav archers as well, and that's just crazy. That is so much. So yeah, that's going to be something where I'm going to need some heavy armor to cross that river. I just don't see it going well any other way. So unfortunately, I'm not really well prepared for that. I only have 1 province that can train Naginata, and it's here in Itachi, and I was using this province to train my Yari Samurai. So I'm going to have to train Yari Samurai somewhere else. And it's kind of annoying because I wanted heavily armored Yari Samurai. And I only have an armory here in Itachi. I don't have an armory yet in Sado, although I could build one there in Sado. What am I building right now? Yeah, I'm building a Dutch trading post right now. So I'm still a few turns away from being able to even start an armory in Sado. But I probably need to get going on those Naginata pretty soon, honestly, here in Itachi. So I'm probably going to have to switch Yari Samurai production to somewhere else, and they're not going to be armored, which is unfortunate. It is. I really did like having those armored Yari Samurai, but I really think I'm going to need those heavily armored Naginata to deal with all these archers. Harima, too, has a lot of archers. I mean, just tons of them, but at least this is not a river province, so, that's a little bit better. And yeah, a lot of archers in Owaji as well. And this just these are some decent stacks. So that might be a little tricky, but until then, there's going to be some free territory, some free real estate in the meantime. And I do have to keep in mind that I'm pretty close to having, my heir's going to come of age now, 2 turns from now, I think. Not this turn, but the next turn. So I have to remember to get him in a unit that I want him to be in. And yeah, other than that, I think I'm just going to be getting my armies ready to go here and then ending this turn pretty soon. Yeah, first things first, I do want to prioritize getting those Dutch trading posts going because I do need to focus on getting some more money because I am burning through my large treasury that I initially did have after burning all of the buildings in Japan. But once I have that Dutch trading post finished in Sado, then I'm ready to start building, the Spear Dojo and Armory, and I can start training some armored Yari Samurai there. Until then, though, I think, I'm not going to be doing any attacking for this turn. I'm just going to be getting ready for this army to be refit in Owari, and then I think I'm just 1 turn away from being able to attack Shikoku. So without further ado, let's end this turn. All right, got a Dutch trading post that's finished into Tomi and Izu. Large castle, so now we can start working on that Dutch trading post in Sagami. And the castle in Imagawa has fallen to my troops. That's good. And then one more turn before the castle in Owari falls to me as well. And the castle in Omi has fallen to me as well. All right, nice. Cool, cool, cool. Right, so I think that this army is pretty much ready to go here. One of these armies has everything that I need. Where does he go? All right, here he is. And I'm just missing one more unit now. What am I missing? So, just need one more unit of Naginata Cav, and I brought them somewhere. Where did he go? Ah, here he is. Alright, so now this army is ready to be attacking Isa, so we'll see if we can get a battle there. And I can bring up this army from Imagawa. And I think I just have my injured units here in Mino. Yeah, that's fine. So now I can just merge these and get them going. And yeah, these are healthy units, so I can bring them up. And alright, so now I have, let's see, a free army in Omi, but I do want to get him refit as well because he's a little beat up. And he can probably... At this point, yeah, I don't need full stacks to be attacking these provinces, obviously, because there's like nothing there. So I can just, you know, attack literally with what I have. I could just, you know, this Ashigaru unit's not going to stand up to me, so I can just, you know, attack there. And this army in Iga probably won't stand up to me either, so I can just send units there and send them there. Yeah, why not? That looks good. And how about, do I want to attack up here in Wakasa? Or do I want to refit my daimyo's army? I mean, I think my daimyo's army, it's a little banged up, but I think it's fine enough. Let's see, let me just take a look at it. Yeah, that's fine. It's barely banged up, so I can send him here to Tajima. And again, I don't think they're gonna actually put up a fight here. Nothing too crazy, so we'll see about that. And then, yeah, this guy, Mizuno Nobumoto, 4-star general, pretty good. He can go to Tamba, and again, I would highly doubt it if they did fight me, but we will see. And I'll leave them behind for now. And anyone else I want to bring up? Him. Yeah, this is just kind of the reserve army, so I can kind of leave him behind for now. And I probably want to bring up some of these guys. Yeah, I can bring up this other army here, because I only need some forces to stay behind for this castle. And yeah, that's looking pretty good. That looks like I'll be taking, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces? Alright, sweet. And then how about Shikoku? So I think I'm ready to go here. I think I just need, yeah, Yari Samurai, and that's good. I am a little weak in the general department. I just have 2 1-star generals, but you know, it's tempting because I could bring someone from the front because like I'm not using all of these generals, but at the same time, like, am I really gonna need them, you know, for this? Not so much for this, but you know, for Obaji probably. I don't know. For now, I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go for it. And I'll land 1 in Awa to take that river province as fast as possible. And then I will land the other one here in Tosa. And then what I'm thinking is, see, I didn't want to send anyone to Sanuki just because there actually is a presence there. And I didn't want them to be caught between all of these armies, because the only strength in this area is basically Awaji, Baizen, and Sanuki. And if I take Sanuki with only 1 army, I could just get dogpiled on by everyone, really. So what I'm thinking is I hold Awa, and then I, you know, obviously I take Tosa, and then, you know, move up, take Io, and what I'm thinking is attacking Sanuki and then Awaji at the same time, possibly, from Awa to Awaji, and then from Io into Sanuki. Now, obviously I won't be able to win this battle in Awaji on the first try, but maybe consecutive tries. There's a lot here. So yeah, it is. I might need reinforcements, actually. I might need to bring up like a 3rd little army from Shimosa to help out there. The other option is, see, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through Kawachi fast enough to like help out from this way, but maybe I can. Maybe I will actually. So we will see. I actually, dang, I kind of forgot to cancel Yari Samurai production because I probably should. Yeah, I should have been training Naginata and I just forgot. So yeah, I just don't know if I can really take Kawachi without Naginata. Like seriously, you know. It does depend on what army I face first. If it's this army with all the archers, then I don't think I can cross that bridge. If it's this army with all the Ashigaru, then yeah, actually, I probably can. And then once I'm across that bridge, then I can just chase out any archers that, you know, come onto the field as reinforcements because what the heck, you know, I'll have cav, so I can just chase them down. But if I have to cross that bridge under the fire of, you know, literally, what, like 12 units of archers and 3 units of cav archers, that's just insane. So I don't think I could handle that, but it's worth a shot just to see if I do get lucky. If I get lucky and I do face this army first instead, you know, then I would have a chance. But in any case, we will take this, you know, one step at a time. I'll focus on Shikoku, and I will focus on cleaning up the rest of Central Honshu before I, you know, have to worry about Kawachi. And in the meantime, I can see how many Naginata I can pump out to help out with that bridge battle I'm going to have to deal with pretty soon here. Since my heir is about to become of age, I did remember to actually make sure I'm training in a Cav Archer unit in Kazuke, because I do want my heirs to be in Cav Archers from here on out, just because it helps them survive the battle. If I do lose, then the Cav Archers can basically escape any unit other than Yari Cav, so that makes them very survivable, at least in that sense. And they can also contribute to the battle with their bows, so if they can stay safe, they can still contribute. I like that. And it's something that I probably should have been doing this entire time. I wanted to stay away from using Cav Archers except for when I play Takeda, but I don't know, I kind of decided against that. I'm just going to use Cav Archers for my air units now, because I think it's fitting, you know. I like the idea of the noble samurai mounted bowmen, because that's traditionally what they were. They were mounted bowmen. That was how samurai fought leading up to the Sengoku Jidai. Not so much, you know, things got a little bit different during the Sengoku Jidai. Armies became much more professionalized, but leading up to it, you know, it was more, what's the word for it? Ceremonial in a way. You know, combat was more about mounted archery duels and, you know, stuff like that. And then once the Sengoku Jidai happened, it was really cutthroat. You know, you had to win. You had to win. It was really, really, you know, you had to pull out all the stops to win. And that, you know, obviously meant using guns and using really every tactic that you could get your hands on to win. And that also included using Ashigaru in mass as these sort of professionalized, it was like pre-modern in a way, like where you had the Ashigaru pikemen and the guns supporting each other, just like they were during the pike and shot era in late medieval Europe. So in any case, yeah, I like having the Cav Archers as the heirs. It kind of reflects that samurai nobility that we all kind of have the images of. So in any case, I think, so yeah, I'm just going to be training him in Kazuke. I'm still going to be training other units in Hitachi and so forth, but hopefully, you know, if I'm right here in that it should just be appearing in the lefternmost training region. That means I'm not training anyone in Musashi, Sagami, you know, Kai, Shinano, just Kazuke, and then everywhere else is to the right of it. So I'm training someone in Hitachi, but hopefully that should be fine because Hitachi is to the right of Kazuke. So that should be fine. I'm going to be training soldiers here in Dewa, just these cheap Ashigaru arquebusiers, just to kind of help the population loyalty in my back provinces, because my daimyo is getting old and I want to make sure, yeah, he's 70 now, holy moly. He's 70 and I don't want what happened, you know, to happen again. I don't want to lose all of Japan because my daimyo dies. That would suck so much. So I'm going to try to, you know, train soldiers to kind of keep the population loyalty high back here, as well as Shinobi. I was training Shinobi in Kazuke, and I will go back to that. In fact, I can just fill out these queues. So yeah, I can keep having shinobi. I want shinobi in like every single province, you know, if I can. That would be really dope. So in any case, without further ado, I think I'm ready to, yeah, end this turn here. Got another Dutch trading post finished in Echu. Nice, nice, nice. In Saruga. I got that Golden Palace in Echigo. I can't remember what I'm training there. I think I'm training Kensai, so I got +2 morale for my Kensai there. And then Palace in Mutsu for +1 morale for my Battlefield Ninjas, I believe I'm training there. Another Dutch trading post, and yeah, that'll be it. So yeah, the rebels did retreat from Tosa. That was to be expected. And then they did retreat from Awa as well. So taking a river province without a fight's always a good thing. It did take some money as well. All right, and then they did retreat from Tajima. All right, and they retreated from Tamba. And Yamashiro. And Iga. And Issa. Alright, looks like I didn't get any fights in this turn, so I just took 7 provinces without a fight. That's cool. That's the kind of progress that I'm looking for. Now the Emperor has backed me again. Alright, sweet. Nice. Alright, well, now, yes, my heir has matured. Tokugawa Hideyasu. And let's see. Let's just hope he is actually here. Yep, here he is. And he is a 2-star general. It's pretty disappointing, but at least, you know, it's something, right? At least I have him, because now now my clans just became that much more survivable. Alright, so all of these are now mine. It looks like the rebels in Issa did retreat to Ki, and some of them, of course, went to this castle, and then they're going to die here. 2 turns for this garrison and Issa to fall, and then Iga, 3 turns. There's no ranged units, so I could just kind of use my archers to shoot them to pieces, but maybe not, maybe not. Maybe I just kind of do things the lazy way, you know? What about Yamashiro? This is gonna... Yeah, there's only 1 unit of 44 Ashigaru, so I guess I could just send an army in and finish that off in Yamashiro, because this is going to take years for it to fall otherwise. Tamba is fine. There's nothing here, so maybe I just build a castle really quick. It's only going to take two turns. Just in case, you know, anyone attacks from Harima or Kawachi, I can just, you know, retreat to the castle. In fact, I can also bring this army up to Tamba to kind of make sure that no one... Ooh, or do I want to do that in Tajima? Yeah, I don't want anyone to attack my... Oh, that would suck. I don't want my daimyo to die, of course. That would suck. So yeah, maybe I should do this. I'll bring this army to Tajima to try to make sure that no one attacks me here. I'm looking at you, rebels. And how long is this going to take? 3 turns for this army to fall in Tajima? Okay. And I can keep bringing this army up. Yeah, I hope they don't attack me here in Tajima. That would kind of suck, but in any case, there's nothing I can really... I can bring... Actually... Yeah, I can just bring these guys up to Tamba, and I can just bring these guys to Omi, and I think that makes sense. Cool. Yeah, and do I want to attack this? Gosh. 3 turns is a while, but this isn't like one of my main fighting armies, so I don't like need it desperately, you know? Alright, so do I want... This Owari is mine now? Yeah, Owari is mine, so now I can start building that large castle, so I can build up to that Dutch trading post soon enough. And do I want to... Yeah, I'm thinking actually, like, just transferring these guys up to here, just to kind of make, like, be safe, you know? Just to make sure that my daimyo's fine. And I can bring the rest of them. How many people are in this castle? 196. So I can bring these guys down to Issa to maintain this siege here. It's only going to take 2 turns, that's fine. And I can just keep pushing on. Go to Ki, there's no one in Yamato, so that's fine. And do I want to... Yeah, so now this is the point where I need to... Yeah, I need to finish... End that siege. And now is the question... Because I definitely want to be attacking Harima and Kawachi at the same time. I don't think these are allied, like I don't think these are the same rebel forces. This is a little bit of a different color than these guys, so I don't think they would reinforce the rebels in Kawachi. I think the rebels in Awaji might be the same ones as the ones in Kawachi. Maybe, I can't really tell, but if anything... Oh, I can tell by the Mon. Okay, so the Mon right there, I can see is that. And what about these guys? Okay, so they're the same. They're the same clan, so they potentially could reinforce these guys here in Kawachi. So that's the idea then, is that I want to be attacking Awaji at the same time as I'm attacking Kawachi. What about them, just to make sure? Yeah, that's a different Mon completely, so they should not be reinforcing, and they're different as well, right? Yeah, they're different as well. So, how long is this going to last? A year? Dang. Okay, so what's in there? Cav archers? Yeah, that's fine. I can just take out them. And what about here? Same thing. It's going to take years, but it's only a group of Yari samurai, so I may as well end that as well. Alright, so that should be going fine. And then I can, after I can take, finish this off, I can move on to EO. And they're not going to interfere, right? They're different. They're different rebel army. Yeah, these are different clans as well, so they should not be like coming to the rescue of these guys here in EO. Alright, that's fine. And do I want to... Okay, I think I just hang tight for a couple turns, wait for these, castles that I'm sieging to finish off, and obviously I can take, Ki and Yamato. Well, in the meantime, while I'm also training up these Naginata here in Hitachi, they have silver shields, which is a nice upgrade to have, and I can bring them over to Wakasa and get them ready. Maybe build up like at least 4 Naginata, and 4 might be enough. I probably don't need a whole army of Naginata. Just 4 to help me push over that bridge in Kawachi. So we'll see if that works, but that's the idea going forward. In the meantime, I can just, focus on, cleaning up Shikoku and the rest of these territories here in Ki and Yamato. And that'll do for this turn. All set to move on here. Dutch Trading Post is finished in Kaga. Alright, and Famous Archery Dojo is finished in Totomi. Let's see, get that mine in Kai. And Castle Assault. I can just auto-resolve this Castle Assault in Tulsa. And yeah, did lose 4 men. Not bad, that's okay. And Castle Assault here in Awa. I think this is just the Cav Archers. And yeah, did lose another 4 men, so that's fine with me. And the rebels in Ki are still retreating. Interesting. Are they... where do they go? I wonder, did they go to Yamato, or do they retreat to the castle? Okay. Well, they're just making it easy for me. If they're going to just continue to starve to death in castles, that's just easy pickings. So, this group in Iga is going to go down. Yep, only lost 1 man. That's fine. And 1 more turn before this castle in Isa falls to my soldiers. And, let's see, just 2 more turns before the castle in Iga goes down. And 2 more turns before the castle in Tajima falls as well. Alright, so let's see, which general is this? One of my generals, Tadatsugu, is now a 3rd rank. Is this the guy in Yamashiro? I'm having a hard time telling. And Asano Nagachika in Awa is now 2 stars. And then Fukushima Tamakage in Tosa is now 2 stars. Nice. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Cool. And I think, yeah, is this the guy that just got 3 stars? Yeah, Toto Tadatsuga. Alright. Alright, I'll take it. Nice. Now, yeah, so some of these rebels did retreat to Yamato. That's fine. I can just push out from Isa or Ki soon enough. And this is going to take 2 turns before the castle in Ki falls as well. Alright, okay. So I don't think I'm going to be aggressive at all in this turn. I still have a couple castles that need to fall here in Isa, Iga, and Tajima. But I can push out... Yeah, I can do this. I can take Io. And hopefully Tosa behaves itself. Hopefully they don't, rebel or anything. I know Tosa usually has issues with its population loyalty. In fact, do I want to bring some more shinobi over? I don't know. Might be a little preemptive, but I'll just stay with one shinobi for now and see how that goes. And actually, I do want to make money though. Punitive taxes. I'll see. I'll see how it goes. And I'll just move on to Io. And yeah, I'll have to keep this army here in Awa, just because you actually can get to Awaji from Awa. So I need to stay here and defend that. But luckily, this army here in Tanuki can't really go anywhere. He can't, attack Tosa. So Tosa's safe as long as I have Io. And yeah, alright, so things in Shikoku are going swimmingly, and I am bringing these Naginata into... Who do I want to attack Kawachi with? I have so many options here. I mean, I may as well stage this army here in Yamashiro, just because the only enemy province, like once I've taken Yamato, the only enemy province that will border Yamashiro is Kawachi. So it makes sense that they attack, whereas, these armies in Tajima do border Harima, and I do need forces in, Tamba and Tajima. I need forces here, so this is probably going to be the army that makes the final attack on Kawachi. So with that in mind, I will send this Naginata over to Yamashiro, and I do have more on the way. So probably that's number 2, so I'm probably going to need, at least 2 more units before I feel comfortable making that attack. But in the meantime, I can start to work on the army composition that I want to make this attack. Probably want a good mix of... I probably do want Cav, just in case I can get over that bridge. If I can get over that bridge and, start chasing down archers, that's going to be great for me. But I do need enough infantry to, obviously soak up some arrows and archers of my own. So I'm going to need a rather balanced force to take Kawachi. Well, that's going to do for this turn, so let's move on and, yeah, see what's going to happen here. Let's see if I can make some money, and I need to see if I'm actually still losing money or not. I got that castle finished in Tamba, so yeah, now if I get attacked, at least I can retreat to the castle and, hang on to the province. Now a large castle is finished in Wakasa as well, so I can build that Dutch trading post there. Speaking of which, one is finished in Echizen and in Noto, and a swordsmith is finished in Shinano, so I'm still working on those, getting good cav built up in Shinano. And a famous spear dojo is finished in Musashi. I figured if I'm going to move my spear production to a different province, I may as well, get better spearmen. So now that's done in Musashi, and now I have a spear dojo in Sato as well, so now we can start working on an armory there, so I can start training more armored units, Yari Samurai and Naginata. And yeah, so it looks like the rebels did retreat from Io. That's again to be expected. And oh, come on. Oh, Jesus. Alright, so there was a typhoon in Totomi, and my famous archery dojo was destroyed. So I need to rebuild that, which is annoying, but that's okay. And the castle or the garrison in Issa has fallen to my soldiers. So that is done. One more turn before the castle in Iga is over as well. And one more turn before the castle in Tajima is done. And same in Ki. Alright, average harvest. And am I making money or no? Total income, profit. So yeah, I'm making some money here. Alright, so I'm pretty, let's see, I think I'm ready to push in. I wanted just a couple, yeah, these units. And this is a good army ready to go. Yeah, so now I can push into Yamato from there. And I can, let's see, this is the army that I'm working on to, invade Kawachi. I can bring in this Naginata. And what else did I want? I wanted, let's see, a Naginata Cav as well. That's looking good. It's a pretty good mix of, decent amount of archers, 3 Yari Samurai, 2 Naginata Cav, 1 Yari Cav, and then the finished product is going to have 4 Naginata Infantry, so that's going to be good. This is number 2, my second unit of Naginata Infantry, and then this is my third one, and the fourth one will be coming right up. So not too long here before I'm ready to attack Kawachi. I can make sure my taxes are very low. And yeah, this is coming along. I think I will be ready to attack Kawachi in, like I said, a couple turns here. And the question now becomes, wait, EO. Oh, man, this is going to... Okay. So this is going to hold out for a year in EO. It is just spearmen, so I could go in there and shoot them and, you know, take them down. Yeah, I think I do need to do that. I think I need to attack this castle in EO just to get it out of the way. And I actually will fight that one on the battlefield just because I don't want to, you know, lose too many men there. I do have archers, and they don't have any archers, so I can just shoot them. And yeah, once that's finished up, then I can go in here and invade Sanuki with this army from EO. And then from there, I might be able to attack Kawaji and Kawachi and Harima and Bison all at the same time. Now, whether or not I can actually take these provinces is kind of a different story altogether, but, you know, like, I don't know. One step at a time, I guess. One step at a time. There's a lot here, you know. There's a lot of forces here in these 4 provinces. No, 5 if you're counting Sanuki. So, yeah, one step at a time. I'll finish off this castle here in EO, and then I can go take Sanuki. And then I'll worry about this little cluster of forces in a few turns, I think. Because then I'll be able to bring, you know, more forces down upon them. You know, I can bring in these armies from Ki and Yamato. They'll all be ready to go here. So that's the idea. I can make sure my Daimyo's army is ready to go as well. All right, yeah, that's looking good. And, you know, I do have, you know, this is almost a full army here. I just need some more Yari Samurai basically here. And my air, yeah, my air. And some Yari Samurai. Some more ninja, I think. Yeah, there we go. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, that's going to be helpful. I have my heir's army that's almost ready to go here. It's just going to be a question of where do I want to send him. Maybe I send him to Shikoku. That might be an idea. Because once this is all taken care of, I'm going to send some armies over to Kyushu, maybe like 3 in total, and just like maybe start in southern Kyushu and just work my way up. And this is why sometimes you really want to be commanding your siege assaults, because in this case, I'm shooting at them with my archers. I got some battlefield ninjas throwing ninja stars, and this army is going to be decimated. They are going down. Need them to start shooting. Let's see, can you not shoot? Yeah, there you go. Get some shots in on here. Mainly, I just have to worry about this one unit of Yari Samurai, but they're down to 37 men, and they will be taken out by my ranged units pretty soon here. At this point, there's really no Yari Samurai left. There's just Ashigaru, and I'm going to be sending in my crack squad of battlefield ninjas led by the Kensai, backed up by 2 units of Naginata Cav, and we'll make pretty short work of this. I do still have ninja stars I could be throwing in there, but they don't really have the best angle right now, so at this point, well, actually now they are throwing. They weren't throwing just a minute ago, but now they're doing pretty decent damage to these Yari Ashigaru. But at this point, you know what? I got the Kensai, I got the battlefield ninjas, so let's just send them in and finish up this job here. See how short of work this crack squad will clean up these Ashigaru. I mean, this is what these guys are built for. Kensai, 3 units of battlefield ninjas plus Naginata Cav. Yeah, they can clean up some Ashigaru pretty fast here, so yes. And this is also a good chance for my battlefield ninjas to be getting some good experience as well. And that was just lovely. Nice, very nice. I wonder how many men I did lose. I know I lost at least 1. Yeah, I lost 2 battlefield ninjas. One of those was a case of friendly fire. I I lost 10 men, yeah. So one of those was a case of friendly fire, so I lost 9 men assaulting that castle. Not bad. That's all right. I mean, 10, but 9 to, actually being killed at the hands of the enemy. All right, so yeah, the rebels did retreat from Yamato. All right. And I don't know. See, they weren't the same clan as the guys in Kawachi, so I don't think they can retreat to a Kawachi. I actually did think that this group was going to fight back because I don't think they can retreat anywhere, so I think they're just going to disappear. And yeah, so Iga is now mine entirely now, and same with Tajima, and same with Ki. So that's nice. That frees up a lot of my soldiers, and at this point, we're really getting close to the final, well, not the final clash, but this really big clash here in these provinces. In fact, I think, yeah, so now the EO is mine, and this army is in pretty decent shape. They are now ready to, yeah, I can attack Sanuki now, and I can send over this little archer unit that I brought from the, over here. I brought them over just to garrison EO, just in case, these rebels in Bongo want to get a little feisty and attack me. I can just retreat to my castle in EO and hang out of the province while my main armies are dealing with the rebels in Sanuki. And that should be fine. There's nothing really too crazy here. It's just spearmen and archers, some cav archers as well. Yeah, that should be fine. And yeah, once that's finished, I can move on to Bison. And yeah, Bison. And yeah, there's a lot here, but I think, at this point I have enough soldiers that surround the rebels in this area. So it might take a few battles to crack through all of this, but it will be done. Moving on to the next turn here, and the rebels in Sanuki actually did decide to retreat, so that's interesting. I actually kind of thought they were going to fight me there. Huh. Alright, well that makes things easier. I mean, in a way, it makes things easier. They obviously did move to Bison, but a few of them are here. 233 men are here in this castle, and they are not going to be relieved. I mean, actually, maybe they will try to attack me with this full force in Bison. I mean, they do outnumber me, but... Interesting. Actually, yeah, if that happens, am I ready? Like, can I beat them? They have pretty average troops, honestly. Yeah, if they wanted to attack me, it would be a pretty epic battle. I mean, in a way. But I think I have enough to defend against them here, so... Yeah, I'd take that, honestly. That I would prefer that. If, I'd rather defend and diminish their numbers and then take on Bison afterwards. So we'll see. In addition to that, there's of course this force here in Awaji that it is substantial for sure. Not great, units, but there's a handful of Nodachi samurai, and just the numbers are there's so many of them. So, yeah, that's a bit. Now at this point, this army in Yamashiro is literally just one turn away from being able to attack Kawachi. And I think at that point I will just attack everyone at once. I'll attack Awaji, Kawachi, Harima, and not Bison, because I need this army to starve. But they might attack me, This is going to take 2 seasons or 2 turns before this garrison falls. So we'll see if they do anything about it. If not, actually, my heir's army might be ready to go. I can send... Yeah, is he ready? This army is full, and it's the units that I want. Yeah, I actually might do that. Send them to Shikoku. Yeah. Huh. Yeah, that might be what I want to do. Yeah, why not? I have him back here, so I'll send him over and send him to Sanuki. That way, now they probably won't attack, but in this case, then I'll be able to attack Bison with one of these armies while the other one remains here and, continues the siege. And at that point, I don't think I'll be able to win all of these battles. I mean, a few of them would be pretty dicey, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll win like any of them, except for I'll win in Bison. But the rest of these just have so many forces that I don't know if I'll be able to, eliminate all of those reinforcements before before the battle timer is over. So I might kind of take a loss on a few of these battles, but I think that the kill ratio will be heavily in my favor, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. And I have so many soldiers at this point. In fact, my upkeep's pretty high, so I'm losing money, and dare I say, losing a few soldiers might actually be an okay thing for me right now. I know, sounds pretty harsh, sounds pretty cruel, but at this point I have a lot of mouths to feed, and my economy still has not really caught up yet. Yeah, I'm still... Just the cost of these... You know, having to spend money on a large castle before building that Dutch trading post is... It's actually rather prohibitive. You know, it does take a toll for sure, so... Doing some rapid expansion here. Oh, I got a 3-star general. Who's this guy? Tokugawa Hideyasu. Isn't that the same name as my other heir? Like, the one that just came of age? Seriously. Where is he? Tokugawa Hideyasu. That's two. We have 2 clones. That's 2 sets of clones in this campaign. Because there's Tokugawa Hideyasu, and then where's the other one? Let's see. Where's my other heir that's of age? He's here. Yeah, Nobuyasu. And then there's another Nobuyasu somewhere. Is it here? Yeah, right here. There's 2 sets of twins. Tokugawa Nobuyasu. And then Tokugawa Nobuyasu. Obviously, this one is the imposter. He's not actually family. And then over here, the same thing. He's not family either. That's funny. Because there's no way there's like historically, there couldn't have been like, you know, more than one in the same family, right? I don't know. I only know of the one, of course, but... Alright, in any case, I think we are pretty close to being ready to do a full-on assault here, so... Without further ado, I'm just going to check on my buildings and finish up this turn. Here we go. We're all set, ready to go. It's time to attack Kawachi and Harima. I'm all ready to go here. Harima's ready to go, and I'm going to send my heir after Bison. And I'll send this guy over to... Yeah, this army's doing okay. Yeah, this army's fine. I'll send him to Awaji. And I think that's all set here. Yeah, that's looking good. So, without further ado, let's just keep cracking on here. Taxes are punitive, and everything should be fine back here. So, yeah, let's not waste any more time. Let's get this over. And, yeah. Casa got a Dutch trading post, and Ninja House is finished in Iga. Large Castle is finished in Isa, and a fortress is finished in Kai. So now we can build that mine complex for that additional gold income from that mine there in Kai. Armory in Sato is finished, so now I can eventually... Yeah, I'm working up to being able to, you know, build and train Naginata in Sato. Holy okay, alright. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so this is interesting. I thought that because they're 2 different clans, they're not going to, like, team up together. And otherwise it would say, like, neutral, I think. But I think they actually are going to be fighting together in this case. I'm not sure. This is going to be interesting. I don't know if they're going to be fighting together or if it's going to be like a 3-way fight here between the 3 of us. It's going to be me and the 2 other clans. Because everyone came from Awaji to come fight me. And, okay, well. Now, the good news is that even though this shows my army here in Bison, that's not what's happening. In fact, they actually will be here together because, you know, I have 1,500 men here. That's not just 1 stack. That's going to be the 2 stacks here. So that is the good news. The bad news is that I'm still going to be outnumbered by over 2 to 1, even with the 2 stacks. This is going to be crazy. All right. Sweet. I think that does mean that I'm going to be taking Awaji for free, basically, with this army. So that's good. It's just going to be... I'm more worried about whether or not my heir is going to be okay. That's what's kind of scary here. But, yeah, in any case, this is going to be pretty epic. So let's get into it. I think... Do they have any generals? I see a 1-star general on their side, and that's it. But I only have 2-star generals, so it's really not much more in my favor here. But in any case, cool. This should be fun. Since I am defending here, I am going to be taking a position in this corner on this little hill. This is not the exact position I want. I'm kind of blocked by this this boundary here. But once the battle starts, I will just go up there and take my positions. And I'm going to be a little sneaky. I'm going to try something a little bit sneaky here with my 3 units of Battlefield Ninjas and just try to keep them here in the forest. And then once the enemy hopefully clashes upon me, my ninjas can kind of sneak up behind them and maybe kill a general or just get into some missile troops and some archers or something like that. So that's the idea. We'll see how it goes. I just have my entire infantry corps in one block, basically. Spearmen, archers with triple attack upgrades, which is pretty nice. Also the Kensai. These guys, this could be a decent little corps. I mean, my Yari Samurai do have silver shield upgrades, and they do have single attack upgrades as well. So it's not a bad little, force here, even though it's pretty basic with, being Yari Samurai and Samurai archers. It's not bad. So that should be okay. Plus I have my Naginata Cav as well. So this force could actually hold, possibly. Now, I don't think this is my heir, just because I see there is some damaged units here. Like these 2 units of Battlefield Ninjas have only 11 men in each unit, as opposed to the 12 that the unit comes with. And that's making me think that this is the army that just attacked that castle in Io, which means this is not my heir's army. So, that's interesting that I'm not fighting with my heir's army first. The fact that he's going to be coming in as a reinforcement makes me nervous, because then I don't really know. Well, actually, no. That's actually... Oh, yeah, I will know who he is, because he's going to be the only other unit of Cav Archers. Now that I think of it, that's a good reason to make heirs Cav Archers, because if I only have my heirs be Cav Archers, then I always know what unit they're in, as opposed to, when I have my heirs be regular archers, and then they come onto the battlefield, sometimes I don't know who they are, So, I like that. Now, this is making me nervous. Why are you going over to that forest where I have my hidden units? I mean, come on. Let's go over to the main... My whole army is over there. You can't see these guys. They're concealed, right? Yeah, these guys are all concealed. You can't see them, so... They should be going in the other direction. That way. Go that way. And I'm not seeing 2 armies fighting each other. In fact, actually, yeah, that's a good tell, right? Because if they were going to be 2 different armies, then there would be 2 different armies. But since they're all fighting on the same side, it's just 1 army at a time. Yeah. That's what's going on. Okay, that's interesting. I kind of would have liked it to be, 2 different rebel armies. That would have been kind of cool. But, fighting 1 army at a time definitely makes this a lot easier for me, because as we've seen in the past, even earlier in this campaign, there just is not enough time in a battle to get through more than 2 usually, but like 3 is pushing it. 3 waves is pushing it. So that's kind of the usual here. So the fact that they outnumber me 2-1 means less in this case. So, what do they have? Nothing really crazy. Some Cav Archers, some Samurai Archers, Yari Samurai. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. But what unit is the general in? I'm seeing a unit of Yari Samurai over there as the general flag. So, that's going to be the target of my ninjas, I think. I mean, the fact that they have Cav Archers is kind of annoying, but that's to be expected, I guess. Maybe I can just kind of chase them off with my Cav. And then I can use my Battlefield Ninjas to kind of just snipe their general, maybe. Or just go after their archers themselves. We'll see. I'll think about it and see how it goes. I don't really want to just stand here and get shot by Cav Archers, but... And I do have a Cav advantage, They only have the 3 units of Cav Archers, or is it only 2? And they don't have a ton of spears, I think. Well, they have a few. They have a few units of spears. But I will be able to beat them with, I trust my infantry. I think my infantry will be able to do fine here. Now that the battle's about to become underway here, I'm going to start pushing with my Cav on either flank, here and here. Just because there's actually no spearmen on this whole side of the army. And in this case, now I can start bringing my ninjas over. Just have them coming over, and yeah, there's nothing really on this side, so I can just send... Like, my Naginata cav aren't fast enough to catch these cav archers, but I can send this cav over. And yeah, there's a few units of cav archers, but I can have my Naginata cav just kind of post up here. And yeah, if the infantry wants to come down, and actually I'll push with my infantry because I have this, like, I'll be fine. And I can have this cav flank. Yeah, they are kind of being a little nosy over here, so maybe I'll just go that way with them. And yeah, so we've pushed off those cav archers, now we can get them. And we can have these Naginata kill these 10 heavy cav. And we could even beat these, like, Ashigaru, actually. Ooh, looks like my Yari cav did get caught, but that's okay. That's fine, I think. So what do we do now? I think at this point, I want to keep moving down with my infantry like that. And how are we doing here? Yeah, I did get caught by their Yari Samurai, but I got my Battlefield Ninjas coming in here to help out. And we are getting chased by spears a little bit, so let's just kind of get away from spears. Even though my Naginata cav could beat them, I'd take too many casualties in the process. I can bring my general over as well to help out. Yeah, it looks like they're not really going to take this engagement here, and that's fine with me. On this side, though, I mean, both my units can destroy... I mean, yeah, it's not a good matchup, but they will just destroy this unit of Yari Samurai. And where's the general? So, yeah, it looks like the general's there. And at this point, yeah, they're all running away, and if they're all going to run away, then I'm going to run them down here and here. And, yeah, I can just have, like, Battlefield Ninjas just go into melee with these Yari Samurai. Try to get some kills there. And then my cav on this side can start chasing them down. And that's going to be that. So there's not much going on there. We'll just be able to get ready for another wave, I guess. But I am thinking, though, I would like to get my ninjas back in the forest, kind of reset and see if I can kind of pull another ambush. I mean, I know it wasn't like crazy or anything in this battle, but it would be fun to kind of get it to work. And yeah, in the meantime, I have a lot of time to run down a lot of enemies. Now we're lined up and ready for wave 2 here, and let's see what they're bringing on. So nothing, yeah, just a bunch of cav archers, which is super annoying, but I mean, honestly, I can just chase them off. I don't have to, like, sit here and take it, you know? So that's fine. If they want to, like, get within range, I could even shoot them, too. I do have enough archers to kind of do that. Yeah, is it going to be all cav archers? Oh, that's so crap. I mean, they have some spearmen coming on in the back. Yeah, I don't think I want to just sit here and take it, but at the same time, I don't want to run off and, like, crash into these spears. But, I mean, honestly, I can take those spears, too. It just kind of depends, like, if there's going to be Yari Samurai, or is it just going to be all Ashigaru? Yeah, I'll even send my general with this one. I'll just send all my cav out and just chase down all of these cav archers here. And we might actually clean up quite a few of them here until they, break and start to run away. And is there anything here? There is one unit of Yari Samurai. The rest of it is Ashigaru. So maybe I do want to be careful there. But I think I will, like, if they're going to stand and fight me here, I'm going to kill a lot of cav archers. Actually, yeah, if you could hurry up and run, that'd be great. Because, yeah, my Yari cav is, this is the fight of their lives. They love this stuff. They want to be here. My general's in here providing support. And yeah, there's the break. Now they're running away. And now that they're running away, I think I'm going to back up a little bit and reset my forces. And yeah, not get a little too crazy here. At this point, I do have my Battlefield Ninjas coming back in from the forest. It is quite a ways away, but I think that should be fine. And yeah, I can countercharge the Ashigaru as long as, yeah, they're going to turn tail and run. And that's to be expected at this point. Yeah, it looks like they don't really have the stomach for it. And I don't think... See, that's the thing, like, using my Battlefield Ninjas, like, for their intended purpose of being these little sneaky guys, like, I I don't know. I can't really seem to make it work. But in this case, like, I know that forest is a far way away. So I get it. It's just, I feel like using them mixed in amongst my own troops where they can use their close range, you know, like throwing stars. I feel like that just works very well, you know? And that's going to do it. Pretty easy. And I did lose 70 men, and I killed 1,000. I killed over 1,000. Oh my god. Jesus. Alright, sweet. Yeah, that's going to help out a lot with my, the attacks coming up. So that's nice. And I wonder, like, which army... Oh, wait a minute. I wonder if everyone... Because I took Kawachi. So did, like, everyone that invaded from Kawachi, did they just disappear because they didn't have a friendly territory to go back to? Because they're not, like, from the clan that, you know, was in Bison? Did that just happen? Oh, my God. That would be insane. So, maybe... Okay, so maybe not. Maybe that's, like... No, that's Harima. That's different. So that's... I feel like that's who was already there. Like, I feel like these are the forces that were already there. Yeah. So I'm gonna find out if that's what happened at the end of this turn. And getting on with it, yeah, 4-star general on my side, 1-star general on their side. I am outnumbered over 2-to-1 again. We'll see. And I am attacking, so we'll see if I can get it done here. I'm not seeing anything too scary here. Just archers, Yari samurai, some arquebusiers, and the general unit is in the arquebusier unit, so that sucks for them. In any case, looks like they're kind of pushing on me a little bit, so that's interesting. I do have a height advantage here, a little one, but in any case, I may as well just, you know, push this way and kind of get a better height advantage. I don't know why they're, like, pushing forward. It's interesting. They could just stay on their hill and let me come towards them, but you know, I'm not mad about it. It's an interesting marching formation, just straight column, straight at me. Alright, if that's the case, I'm gonna have to swing my center to kind of flank like that, and I can bring this group of cav out on that flank, and then I can push forward with my right flank against these archers, and in fact, I can just kind of push with these cav units as well. Have my Naginata cav and my Yari cav go that way, and have my general post up here. Oh no, my general's here, but anyway, my cav archer's here. And yeah, what's gonna happen? Are you guys gonna actually, like, be aggressive or what? In any case, I can just keep pushing forward with my infantry there and there. And if you want to attack, good luck. So yeah, my cav are going to clear out these archers, so I can just push with my right flank and just kind of sweep around them like that. Get my Kensai, and oh, those Yori Samurai are already running away, so that's good news for me. And yeah, they already broke, they're running away, so now I can send my cav here to run them down, and I can send my cav archers as well to run them down, and that's going to open up all of these archers to get run down as well. Yes, this is perfect for me. Perfect. Of course, there is going to be another wave, and yeah, so if there's going to be another wave, I am attacking too. So I want to get, like, as close to their side as possible. So yeah, let's just get up here with my infantry. That way, when the other waves come on, I can, you know, go after them right away. Now I'm all formed up, and I'm just waiting for whatever comes on next here. Looks like we have some cav archers and samurai archers, and I'll let them come a little bit more onto the map before I actually attack here. And yeah, it would be nice to be able to finish it off. I mean, are they just going to run away? I wouldn't be surprised. Yari samurai and a lot of archers, just a ton of archers. So yeah, you guys all just want to run away. That'd be great. So let's just see if they actually make an attack. Yeah, they're kind of, I mean, let's see, how about on this side? Some Yari samurai. So I may as well actually, yeah, if they're going to just do that, I can push forward. I don't want to stand here and get shot. So let's go forward with my Yari cav and my cav archers and just run down all of those archers there. I can bring in these Yari cav as well, go after these samurai archers, and I can have my right flank kind of help out with these Yari Samurai, because I can have my Naginata Cav team up with my infantry to take out these Naginata Samurai on this side. Because, yeah, if they want to poke my Cav, I'm not a big fan of that. So, go in there, ninjas, and run them down. I can have... There. Yep, yeah, they're winning against my Yari Cav, but that's fine. I should be able to get a flank charge in with my Battlefield Ninjas and my Naginata Cav, and that should clean that up. How are we doing on this side? Yeah, Cav fighting in the force is never a great thing, but it looks like... So yeah, they're running away, so that's good. It looks like we'll be able to push off this wave pretty easily there. So if that's going to be the case, let's just get reformed and get ready for a potential third wave. And here we are, just a bunch more archers and not enough spearmen to protect them. Actually, no, there's a handful of spearmen here. So if that's going to be the case, I might actually want to bring my full army to bear in this case. Because, yeah, otherwise those spearmen can do a decent bit of damage if I just want to charge them with my Cav. That wouldn't be... Oh, and they actually... I didn't see this. So, yeah, definitely run them down. So, kill all of those archers. There is those spearmen on this side. And then I can just bring my infantry force to swing around here. And how are we doing? So, yeah, all of those archers in the middle are open to an attack. So, I can bring my Naginata Cav and Yari Cav right up the middle there. And I can have my left flank to kind of screen out these spearmen. Well, ooh, actually there is spearmen there, so I need to push aggressively with my center to support my Cav. Actually, maybe retreat. Kind of go back. Can we go back here and not attack those spearmen? That's really close. That's really, really close. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can get infantry in first, and then spearmen later. And how we do on this side? So that side is fine, and now we can bring my right flank of Cav over, and it looks like, yeah, they're going to clash with my infantry here on this side, and now I can have my Naginata Cav swing around and catch the... Oh, no, they caught me. Alright, so let's get some ninjas in here, and helping out against my... yeah, so they're already running away. Perfect, nice. Yes, that's nice, and it looks like they're all running away. Cool. I might actually be able to, like, win this battle against their, what was it, like 2,500 men? Oh, that'd be so cool if I could kill the majority of them and just make the rest of this campaign so much easier, or especially this part of it, you know? Hey, that's gonna do it. Sweet, nice. Not bad, I killed another 1,200 and I lost 167. I want to see if my ninjas did anything really crazy here. Nah, nothing too crazy. 6 kills on them, 3 kills on them. Kensai didn't really get involved. 9 kills on this ninja, yeah. Alright, Harima is now mine. I was able to pillage some Koku there. And Kawachi. This is the big one here. But I do have my Naginata. So we'll see. We'll see if I can get it done. But I doubt it. It's a lot. 2,300 is a lot. And yeah, I got to get over that bridge first. So this might be at least a 2-step process, if not closer to a 3-step process. Well, I may have just gotten lucky here. So I am facing off against the army that's predominantly spearmen, and then just 2 full units of archers, and then 3 cav archers. So there is still a considerable amount of firepower, but I don't know. This might be an army that I can actually get across the bridge on, which means I'm back to good old-fashioned bridge baiting tactics here. But I have plenty of archers, and I do have my Naginata infantry as well. They can soak up some damage. So let's take this one step at a time. And this unit's taken a beating, but they've only lost 17 men, and this is their second go-around here. So I was able to basically just eliminate 2 full units of Yari Ashigaru on my first run with these Naginata. And yeah, now I'm going to make these units disappear as well. Although these Yari Ashigaru are pretty fast. Ooh, but they broke right before they got into contact with my Naginata. But that's the beauty of Silver Shielded Naginata. They're just tanking. I mean, this is my second run, and I kind of dilly-dallied too this time. I wasn't just 1 and over because the enemy kind of they didn't really attack me right away. So I needed to kind of hang out and take shots for a minute. But they're still steady after taking all that firepower and, you know, losing 23 men. So looks like we are down to 2.5 full units of Yari Samurai, and then the rest is just Ashigaru, and then of course the archers and cav archers. So, yeah, I might be able to get some work done here. So I'm probably going to retire these guys for now and then send in another unit. At this point, I feel like I might be able to just take the bridge because they're not really pushing me too hard there. And I think my archers are kind of scaring them away. So they're not being too aggressive. So I might actually come over and just take the bridge right now. Because, yeah, I think if they come any closer, my archers are just going to scare off these units of Ashigaru. And they're not really getting close enough to do any damage to me. Now let's see if I'm right about that. Yeah, now they're actually getting pretty close, but let's see if they take like another volley, and then... Yeah, now they're breaking and they ran away. So that's fine. That's fine with me. So if I can get my infantry over this bridge and hold this little beachhead... That would be great, although they are sending in the archers now, and archers do have better morale than the Ashigaru, so we will see about this. Yeah, now they're running away too. This is perfect. So I should be able to get over the bridge right now, and then I can try to clear off this, first wave here, and then see if I can, clear off the other additional waves as well. Yeah, at this point I am over the bridge, and I just gotta start pushing now because I am taking shots from all these cav archers, and I don't really have my archers on this bridge yet, or on this side of the bridge yet, to really push their cav archers away from me. So I need to just kind of push with my infantry and create some pressure on them. I can use my Yari cav to kind of push them away, but I only have one unit of Yari cav. I brought my other 2 units of Naginata cav, so they can be used as well. So yeah, the general's running away, and let's get over here and try to establish a good position and get ready to go for the additional waves. Alright, what do we got here? We got some Nodachi and some spearmen coming in from my left flank, and on the right side, let's see, some spearmen and archers. Alright, so how about... I think I send my entire cav force going right, because there's only 1 unit of spearmen, and my Naginata cav, I have 2 units of them, so they can definitely beat that spearman. And then my Yari cav deal with the cav archers and the regular archers. And then I can have my infantry swing over to this side and deal with this force. And we can take on these spearmen and these Nodachi samurai. And yeah, there is no archers except for cav archers on this side, so that looks good. And yeah, how about we send Naginata cav right after those spearmen, and then Yari samurai go after those archers. We can get some shots in on these Nodachi samurai, that would be great. But we also have these Naginata that can, they can hold a pretty good defense against those Nodachi samurai. And my cav is cleaning up this force, although these spearmen are still fighting. And how about you, please? Yeah, there we go. All right, spearmen broke, and now we ran down that side. And yeah, it looks like they're all running away as well. So let's see if we can get some cav to run down them, and I can reposition my infantry again to face forward. All right, here comes the third wave, and there's a little bit more than a quarter of the game clock remaining, so hopefully I can get it done here, but I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be able to. And how are we doing? So we got a lot of archers, and then it looks like just a couple units of, maybe just 1 unit of Ashigaru, maybe 2 units of Ashigaru. Okay, all right. And then this side, there is some Nodachi and archers. So what I'm thinking is actually doing the same exact thing. I think I'm just going to have my infantry face in this direction, and then have my cav go after what's coming behind me on the right. Well, most of the assaulting force on the left side did break. I mean, the enemy is assaulting force, but there is still these annoying 4 units of archers. And I got my cav on this side, kind of posting up against these 4 units of archers. So I'm bringing my archers to kind of shoot down their Nodachi samurai, and then I'm just going to be pushing with my Naginata and my spearmen. It's not ideal, but if I can just kind of push them off of the field, that's enough. And then I can have my archers here. Ooh, he's out of ammo, so I can keep my general behind. And how are we doing? Ooh, they're out of ammo. Okay, so he can shoot. He can shoot. And I can send my Yari cav after their archers, and I can send my Naginata cav after their Nodachi samurai. Ooh, this is going to be a bloody fight over here. These Untitled Samurai are doing a lot of damage versus my Naginata Cav. And yes, these archers are running away on this side. And yeah, so these are Untitled Samurai did break. And now we can have my Yari Cav run down these archers as well. And yeah, that's good, good, good. Nice. Sweet. Where's my... Do I have another unit of Cav somewhere? Are they all in there? Okay, interesting. Alright, there's not a lot of time left, and I kind of feel like I need my Cav over here running down these archers, because they're just not going to get caught. You know, I'm running them down with you know, Spearman and Naginata, so that's not ideal. But I still have to run down... yeah, that's tough. I just don't have enough Cav at this point to run down all of these archers. So yeah, because I still need to finish up mopping up these guys. And here, like, I can bring my archers to kind of, like, come and help out. But I don't think they're going to catch them. Looks like the... Okay, so these guys are going to face me and actually fight me. So that's helping me out. Because they're going to lose a lot of men here. Even if, like, I do have to fight a second battle here, it's going to be nice, you know, not having to face anyone that I can kill on that side. And there we go. So now we got some archers, got some Naginata Cav fighting down their archers. Now I can send these Yari Cav over here to run down the archers on this side. Man, oh man, they're actually putting up a fight on this side. That's. I mean, I'm fine with it. It's less archers for me to have to face in any other battles. And there we go. Now my Cav came and break them. And is there going to be any other waves? I feel like I did a lot of work here, but I still feel like there might be some... Oh, nice! Sweet! Awesome! Cool! Killed another 1,100 men, and I only lost 224. Not bad! Sweet! So did I just take every province that I just attacked? Is that what just happened? Because that's cool. Yes. Alright. Yeah, sweet. So this garrison in Sanuki is about to fall. And yeah, so I didn't take Bison. Bison, some rebels did retreat back there. And I don't know if it's like any of those guys that were in Wawaji or if it's just the guys that were in Bison. I'm not sure about that. All right, so Fukushima Tagemake or Tamekage, Fukushima Tamekage is now a 3rd rank. Well done, man. And all right, so I have 33,000 in the treasury. That's not bad. All right, that's some pretty decent progress there. That took care of a lot of the enemies for me. Kawachi was a big one. So this is going to take 2 turns for this castle to fall, and 2 turns for this castle to fall in Harima. There is no castle in Awaji, so this is just mine. And Bison's the only one that I didn't take because I, had to defend against the attack in Sanuki. All right, not freaking bad. I will take it. That's some pretty good progress for me. And now that we're hitting this bottleneck here of Southern Honshu, I only need basically 2 armies to take all of these provinces with maybe a 3rd reinforcement army. And that's going to leave me with a lot of extra stuff that I can send into Kyushu and just wrap up Kyushu really quickly. So there might only be a couple episodes left before this campaign is over, which is going to be nice. Sweet. All right, that feels like a pretty productive episode for me. So I'm going to leave it off here, and the rest is going to have to wait until next time. As always, I hope you've enjoyed this episode, and thank you very much for watching. I've been Kanastep, and this has been Shogun Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.